have like a favorite moment between you two in a game?
Just the experience as a whole, just being together, growing up with Tommy, and just spending so much time with him through these 4 years, and just watching each other grow and just enjoy the time together. That's probably just the best memory. Just everything together, and just the experience, playing here and having my college career here.
Coach Riley was talking, I think, Monday about how much he appreciated you get this class buying in, believing in him, and vice versa, him believing in you guys. What's that relationship been like between this group of seniors and the coaching staff over the course of 2 years?
It's been great. It's been great. Obviously, we went through a little bit of a change two years ago, and it took some time to get used to these coaches and sort of build that trust between player and coach and build that relationship. But obviously, you see how much that's grown going into this year compared to last year, how much of a turnaround we've had. It's been great. It's been an awesome ride, a short ride, but it's been fantastic. We've really been able to grow closer to these coaches and just enjoy their time, and really looking forward to enjoying the short time we have left with them.
What's the senior day mean to you, Westy, thinking back to just 2 weeks ago, knowing if you were even going to get to play on senior day with your teammates?
Right. Yeah, it's been a tough year with injuries, but that's just kind of how football goes. And I've been blessed to be able to get back here and play this last game. It's crazy. It's crazy how fast things have gone. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not really looking forward to it because I don't want it to be the last one. But I've had a good share of memories here, and I'm looking forward to making a few more before we head out.
Your parents have been a huge influence on you while you're here, not just you, but a lot of your teammates. What's it mean having them here, going through this process with them, knowing this is your last time here in Lincoln?
Yeah, it's awesome. They're my world. They're my support system. They've been there with me through everything, my entire career. Through it all. There's been hard times, there's been good times, there's been great times, and I'm just blessed that I have the family I do that is able to support me and just love me and love our team like they do. It's amazing. It's amazing that they've been able to make it to every single game. Even when I redshirted, they came to every single game, and just the amount of family that I have come to each game. It's crazy, and I know it's going to be an emotional day Saturday, and I'll probably have about 2,000 family members there, but it's going to be emotional, but I'm really looking forward to it.
How many are you planning to have there?
I'm not even sure. I'm not sure, but I know it's going to be a lot.
Do you have NASCAR tickets like that?
Yeah. Everybody who's got extra ones, I've been asking. So it's going to be a good turnout, and I'm really looking forward to it.
That first year seemed like a long time ago?
I'm sorry?
Does that first year seem like a long time ago?
Yes and no. I mean, it has been a good 4 years, but it seems like just yesterday I was getting here in 2012, my first summer here, and just moving into one of the dorms, and it's just it's unbelievable how far this class has came and what we've been able to get through, and it's going to be a great day Saturday, and I love every one of these seniors, and it's been a fantastic journey with them.
So it surprised you that some guys that came in with you aren't here, didn't make it through?
Well, yeah, it's just kind of how it goes. Yeah, I don't really look at it like that. It's just kind of how football goes. Things happen, things change, but we still love those guys. They're still part of our 2012 class, and we still stay in contact with those guys, and we love those guys.
Hey, Jordan, how tough is that challenge Riker has every week to prepare like he's going to play? And, how much confidence do you have in him, having watched him kind of work behind the scenes the last few years?
Yeah, I have an enormous amount of confidence in Riker. He's always ready to play. He's prepared like he's been the starter for 2 years straight now, and he gets after it, and he brings a lot of great things to the table. And it's unfortunate that Tommy's down with his injury, and Tommy's done so much for us. We all see that. And unfortunately, it's just kind of how football goes with injuries. Guys go down, next guys have to step up. So we're looking forward to having Riker, and we definitely have a lot of confidence in him.
Sorry if you've already answered this, but can you talk about the significance of the opportunity of going undefeated at home this year after last year?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a huge opportunity for us, and I've said that before. We still have so much, even with those tough losses to Ohio State and Wisconsin. There's still so much to play for, and having that undefeated record at home, it would be awesome. It's just something we want to do. It's one of our goals, and we're really going to try as hard as we can to accomplish that.
Did you confront Brandon Riley about wearing your jersey to the news conference on Monday?
I texted him right away. I said, "What are you doing, man?" He just laughed about it. He's just kind of like that goofy kid, but he's awesome, and he's one of my good friends.
So Riley, you and Moore, this is your last home game together. how would you describe the three of you? And this has been an interesting year for all three of you because you've all had injuries that you couldn't really get around. So how would you describe the trio and also your guys' season?
Yeah, it's Zoe and his own Brandon. They're awesome. We've been together obviously throughout this whole college experience, and it's great to see how they've grown, how I've grown, and I love those guys. They're my best friends, and we've had so many great experiences. Some great, some bad. But it's been great to have those guys, and it's awesome that we're all now healthy going into this final game. We'll be able to all get out there and just go crazy.
It seems like out of that three, you're kind of the straight guy, and they're the comic relief. Is that kind of how that works?
A little bit, yeah. I'm more of the business kind of guy. Keep to myself more so, and those guys are comedians, so to speak. They're funny. They're great. They're awesome to have around, and they make hard situations a lot easier.
Do you get a kick out of some of the things that come out of their mouths? The two of them. I mean, they're genuinely funny.
Yeah, no, they are definitely. And it's like I said, it's great to have them. It makes when days aren't going great, it makes your day a little bit better. Just having those guys joke around and kind of pick up the mood, pick up the attitude. It's great to have that out of those guys.
Thanks, man.
Anything else good?
Westy, how'd you approach this year? I mean, I've talked to a lot of seniors, and some start the nostalgia process in the summer. Some started about halfway through. Some started this week. Some don't like talking about it until it's all over. How did you go about it?
I'm kind of pushing it off. I'm still not going to let it hit me, and it hasn't hit me yet that this is going to be it. Last home game. Just because, I don't know, I'm focusing on other things right now, so to speak, and I don't want the emotions to take over like that. And I understand that this is our last home game, but we still got a lot of football left to play here, 3, possible 4 more games. But it's still going to be this Saturday. It's going to hit me hard. I know that, and I've said this before. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not looking forward to it because it's going to be a great experience. But it is the last one.
When you made that decision to redshirt, did you ever expect it to be like this? I mean, I'm sure it was a hard decision to want a redshirt and get used to it, but to kind of get used to college football.
Right.
You've been getting used to it for 4 years. What did you think it was going to be like when you made that decision?
Yeah, it was tough, especially in the moment. A guy like that, I was younger. I was only 17, 18 at the time, and obviously when you get here, you want to play right away. You think you can do it all, but as you get older, you notice that it was the best decision I made. Redshirt, and I was able to learn so much more from great players and great coaches, and it was one of the better decisions that I made in college.
Thanks, man.